Hi, Grace. So, to answer your question from last night, which I was a little bit preoccupied with my exceptionally rude husband to answer correctly, yeah, definitely. I love your idea of getting the alto twos down there. Get the alto twos on that line. Sounds good. Um, we were a little low on alto twos this last week, so you know what? Let's hopefully we won't be facing that again this next week. I hope everybody will actually show to rehearsal like I've asked them to, and we'll keep going from there. I We did have this problem last year as well. I remember around the fourth rehearsal or so, people just kind of decided, yeah, I don't feel like showing up as much, and it became an issue. I noticed the same thing happening with Tucson Masterworks Chorale. They're on halfway through. People are like, I'm just not going to show up for a while, and oops, I'm back. So hopefully this trend ends now. In the meantime, yeah, get the alto twos down there. Didn't have a lot of chance to get a whole bunch of commentary for you this week just because, of course, I wasn't there, which won't happen again. What I would like to say is that from what I've understood from both Kim and from Brian, you did an amazing job getting your shaping up to a more fluid motion, which was wonderful. I also heard that your releases were much more exact, which is fantastic. I want to make sure that you have a chance when you're doing your game plan with Dr. Kafey that you work with him on those releases during the sections where the entrances are overlapping. That way you're really spot on with them. I also want to see you working with him on shaping those phrases while the next one is still getting ready to come in. So when you have your moments, for example, like at bar 10 to bar 15 or so, when you're looking at tenors and you're trying to get your do mi do mi nus, then you want to get your sopranos do mi, then you want to get back to the other voices. And the idea of continually moving those phrases, even though they're overlapping each other, have that be something that we'll have that be something that you talk about with him. I'll make a note of that to him. I am still sensing fast talking and still sensing some low talking. I'd love to see some louder talking. I'd love to see you, and I'm trying to think of an actress I can give you. I'll come up with somebody that I can give you as an example for the kind of voice I'm trying to get from you. I feel like if I met you halfway between you and somebody who studied at the Royal College in London and has done Shakespeare, that somewhere in the middle would be the perfect voice for what you're looking for. We definitely do need more volume, so keeping that in mind. Regarding your sopranos, you have a couple sopranos that are sticking out like sore thumbs. So does everybody else. And we will fix that. But that's something that I want you to keep an eye on in your ear. And I want you to go ahead and tell them point blank. At sopranos, we need to make sure that we are unifying our sound. So I want you to listen to the singers that are around you. I want you to modify your tone and modify your color of your voice to accompany and well match the voices around you. Don't say anything about volume. If we mention the idea of sounding more as a unified choir, what we're going to get out of that is hopefully a quieter set of really loud sopranos who want to show that they know the music, which is what we have right now. That's pretty much all I have for you, just because I didn't get a chance to actually sit down and see you today, this week as much as I have in the past. What I'm going to do is send you an ideal game plan for your rehearsal with Dr. Kafey. You may feel free to stray from it. I'm sure he's going to stray from it, but just that you have an idea of what you can run with him to help you get through the next couple weeks smoothly. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.